So wishing a joyful afternoon to everyone. My name is Tanishq. I am the student of PGDM third semester. Today I am standing here to deliver a presentation on the topic Introduction to Advertising and the Legal and Ethical Concepts in Advertising. So before I proceed, I would like to thank Sujit sir for this precious opportunity. So let's move to our topic. So first of all, what is advertising? So advertising works as the source of communication between the advertiser and the customer. Advertising is the means of communication, or advertising is the means of informing or influencing the vast audience in order to buy goods and services of the marketer. So advertising from the Latin word called advertire. Advertire means to turn to or anything brought to notice. So we can say that advertising is the paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of goods and services by an identified sponsor. So advertisement or advertising attracts, influence, inform, persuade, and just promote the goods and services. So let's move to talk about the advertisement management. So advertising management. So advertising management is basically the managerial process to just oversee and control all the advertising activities which is performed in any program, or it simply involves all the process which is employed to just do all the kind of advertising or to just sell the goods and services through various media. So let's move to talk about the nature of advertising. So if we talk about the nature of advertising, the first is paid form. So advertising will always be in the paid form, because if any business want to advertise their goods and services, they have to pay a certain amount in order to advertise the goods and services. Without the payment of any money, advertising is not possible. Publicity is possible, but advertising is not possible. That's why it is paid form. Second is, it is non-personal. So as we see many advertising in the television and newspaper also, it is not done at the personal level, because they have to just attract the vast audience. So in order to just attract vast audience, it is necessary to do advertisement at the mass level or at the non-personal level. So the third is, has a USP, has a unique selling proposition. So every advertising has the unique selling proposition. USP is basically the quality or just ability, or you can say that the quality and the uniqueness of a product that makes that product different from the other products in the market. Take an example of a Nestle Maggi also. Maggi has a USP that within 2 minutes the Maggi could be made. So this is the USP of the Maggi, that it could be made in 2 minutes. And if we talk about the Domino's pizzas also, its USP is it may be delivered, or it is delivered within the 30 minutes or free. So you can see that fast delivery is its USP. And if we talk about the Starbucks also, we expect more than coffee, and we experience something unique and great by going in the Starbucks. So these are some of the USPs of the popular company. And the next is attention seeker. Advertising are attention seeker. They seek the attention of the audience. They want to just attract the attention of the audience in order to just increase their sales and the profit of the company. So it's very much necessary to seek the attention in order to increase the profit. The next nature is use various media. Look, every advertisement we see we see a same kind of advertisement in television and newspaper, radio. So you can see that how advertising advertisement management or advertisement manager use all the media in order to advertise their goods and services, so that many audience can see that advertisement. Okay, that's why it use the various medias, it use the various channels. So let's move to talk about the importance of advertising. So due to advertising, we come to know about various new products or various updated products. So it creates the brand awareness, and due to advertising, we started recognized, that brand is recognized by the help of the advertising. And due to advertising, that particular brand has their own identity. It means it establishes the identity also. And last, it just generates the leads, and it builds the profit for the company. If the advertising helps to attract the audience. If the audience are attracted, then they will buy goods and services, they will buy more goods and services, and due to that the sales and the profit of the company will be increased. So there are various criticism of advertising also. Let's move to talk about the various criticism. First is multiplication of needs. Due to advertising, we started buying those things we don't need. So it is called the multiplication of needs. The second is unrealistic expectations. So due to advertising, we started thinking something unrealistic, which is beyond, which is just imagination. Take an example, we after watching the ad of Glow and Lovely, we started thinking that our skin will be fairer, and after consuming the Horlicks or Bonvita, we think that our height will be increased. So this is something unrealistic expectations. Okay, so this is the main criticism of advertisement. The third is increased cost. It is obvious that advertisement incurred huge costs, and that huge cost is just then after transferred to the customers. So you can say that it requires lots of money to just advertise a certain product. Fourth is sometimes irritating. Same advertising, we see same advertising many times or frequently in our television or in newspaper, which becomes sometimes irritating for us. Next is creates monopoly. At that time, big companies, you know, what they think or what they do, big companies just started selling their products or advertising their product at the mass level. But at that time, the small company who has the good quality, but still they lack that kind of revenue or they lack the kind of reserve, just unable to just advertise at that level, where big companies are just advertising their products and services. So this creates monopoly, and some big companies create the monopoly due to advertising policies. So let's move to talk about some legal and ethical aspects or concepts in advertising. So India has just developed, or India has established a self-regulatory body called Advertising and Standard of Council of India, Advertising Standard Council of India. So this ASCI body is just established in order to just regulate all the advertising content, checking the truthfulness and fairness of the advertisement, and just protecting the interest of the customers. So there are various, you can see there are various points when ads are not legal or ethical. So there are various points. The first point is when it try to degrade the rival's product, when it try to just provide the false and misleading information about the product, when it try to just when it try to just fails to give the relevant information, when it is immoral, when it is anti-national, or when it is illegal. So these are some of the points which will fall under the category of illegal or unethical ads. So let's move to talk about some of the types of illegal ads. You can see here. First is misleading claims or deceptive claims, means a company started claiming false about the style, history, quality and quantity of the product. Then it is called the deceptive ads. And second is concealments of facts, when the company started concealing the facts, will fall under the category of unethical ad. And third is the most popular surrogate ads. Okay, when the advertising of a kind of particular product is banned by the government, then the company come up with several other brands to just indirectly promote or indirectly advertise that particular brand which is banned by the government. So this is called surrogate ad. We see many surrogate ad in television also. First is Kingfisher. As we all know what they are doing, they are just advertising the soda and water, but they want to just advertise the liquor, or they are just advertising the whiskey. So this is surrogate ad. And we have seen the advertisement of Pan Bahar also. They are just advertising the silver coated elaichi, but actually the motto of that particular company is to just advertise or promote the pan masala. Okay, so you can see in this picture also Imperial Blue, where the surrogated product is music CDs. It's basically music CDs advertised, but the main motto, they are just trying to indirectly promote the whiskey. And we see various surrogate ads such as Royal Stag ads also. So This was all about the introduction to advertisement. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.